ago. Last time I had it sideways, and I was sideways, so this time I think we got it right. Let's sit up here a little bit. Hope everybody's doing well. Just came on here for a little bit. I don't know if anybody's gonna come in, but it's these lives. You got to do these lives, and you got to basically prepare for them, and like a TV guy, giving people a schedule to let you know you're going on. But I'm just gonna stay on here a little bit. I'm not gonna stay on too long, but just want to talk about how difficult things could get in people's lives, and how hard they could get. Hey, Stacy, how are you? I think I have the camera right? But sometimes people's lives could be last time I had it sideways, I started off sideways, and I was like, wait, I think that's wrong. But like I was starting to say, how people's lives could get turned upside down. But God is always there, even when it looks like the bleakest, and it's like there's no way out. This life is a crazy life, and we're definitely in a crazy world that doesn't make any sense. And well, it makes sense when you read the Bible, obviously, but with all the bad and all the nonsense and all the garbage that's going on, yeah, he is, Stacy. Sometimes he could be quiet, and sometimes he could, he could let you go through the fire, so to speak. He could let you go through the pain and the anguish, and the suffering. But he is there. He's always there, and no matter what, he's always there. Like I said, he has a purpose. Sometimes he could bring you down to your knees, basically. Bring you that far down, and where it's a struggle every day in your life. But he is there, and like I said, he has a purpose and a plan. Yeah, you're not too quiet often. Usually flapping your gums all day, but but he does have a plan, and he has a purpose. And you see what's going on in this world. We see that his will is being done. His time is coming. His return is coming. Whether people want to believe that or not, whether a believer wants to believe that or not, his purpose is going to be done. His will be done. Just like when Jesus prayed on the cross, let not my will be done, but your will be done. So we must pray for his will to be done. And like I said, these apostles that that followed him, most of them didn't have the best of lives. And I'm not here to discourage anybody. I'm not here to upset anybody, but when you're a big believer in him, and you're I always say, you have a bullseye on your back. You have a target on your back. When you say his name and you preach the word and you pray, and the devil cannot stand it. The devil will come at you harder. And sometimes, like we've seen the story of Job, where God will allow everything to be taken away. Again, I'm not saying that's for everybody. I'm not saying that's going to happen to everybody. God does bless us here. We just forget them, or we just don't realize them sometimes. And he's always watching over us. So times can get tough. Like I said, Very tough. That's right, say amen. You get very, very, very tough, and you're searching for things, and sometimes there's no answer. Like I said, sometimes you have to be quiet. You can stay quiet. You cry out for help when you ask for this, and that's not to say, excuse me. That's not to say he doesn't answer prayers the way we want him. A lot of times he doesn't, though. I'm yawning because I'm not sleeping too good lately. But he's there, he's there. And like I said, we live in a fallen world, a world that's corrupted, it's a world that's evil. But he's always there. Today somebody asked me a question. I'm yawning again. They asked me a question, where, like when it concerns the Catholic Church and the priests, they've been, caught many times, molesting young boys or raping young boys, and this person's question to me, well, where was God when all that was happening? I get it. Like I said, I understand people have a question like that. And why does God allow the bad? Well, without the bad, there won't be any good. Without the bad, there won't be any faith, there won't be any praying, and there won't be any blessing. I know that's very hard to digest, but it's true. Now, God will sit there and tell you, well, I didn't do anything to those boys. Those priests, those people had a choice what to do. They could have not done anything, and everything would have been all right. But God didn't do anything. God isn't going to intervene every time. Because, like I said, He gave us all free will. And He gave us the opportunity to make choices. So before I go here, I just want to say, God is in control. And, things do get better. They don't seem it. If you're going through a rough season where, I kind of am right now. But we all do from time to time. But sometimes your battle that you're going through is your toughest one. But it'll work out. It'll get better, and like I said, God is there. And they get better, Stacy. Sometimes it takes a little longer than we want. Sometimes it's a lot longer. Look at Joseph in the Bible. He was... Boy, it's terrible. Like I said, I'm only tired because I'm not sleeping great, but Joseph was in prison, 14 years, I think, and didn't even do anything. He was innocent, and God let him stay there for 14 years. What did He do with the Jews? He let him roam the desert for 40 years. So there's a lot of things we, yeah, I know. I might. I might catch a fly. But like I said, He's there. And as much as we don't sometimes feel Him, He's there. I think, yeah, so do I, Stacy. It's been rough, man. But like I said, we gotta go through these things sometimes. So, like I said, You know, people might see my videos, and you know, I go through hard times too. I don't have the perfect life. Nobody does. But we move on. And we move on. We continue to pray and hope, and you know, read and stay strong in Him. Because that's the only thing that will keep us strong from doing things we shouldn't do. But, like I said, just came on here for a little bit. Wanted to express myself and something that was on my heart and something on my mind. Stay strong. And say God is with you. And I hope all the blessings that all the prayers that you ask for get answered. And God be with you and guide you. Alright, so everybody have a good night, and everybody that might watch this later, thank you, and God bless you all.